Hi everybody, WaxFraud here, and welcome back to the 1.21.5 Hardcore series. Today's going to be a good one. We are building a barn and giant farmland for all the new mob variants. We have new cows, new chickens, new pigs, and a bunch of new plant updates as well. Today, during episode 15, I'm going to try to find as many mobs and blocks from the new update as I can. Also, I can bring them back here to this world that I have been building. And by the way, thank you guys for watching the last episode. We built the Mason Trading Hall. It is massive, by the way. This thing is huge all the way out here beyond the river. Let's land right on top of the library. Boom. Okay, you guys, this thing is enormous. We have 66 villagers to trade with in here. We have every single color of terracotta. We have all the quartz. We have all the bricks we could ever need. This thing is great. And by the way, you might notice that the continuity of the glass, it's not really there. Well, that's because the continuity mod is not working right now. Like I mentioned, I did upgrade to 1.21.5, and the continuity mod is not upgraded to 1.21.5 yet. So we just have to wait patiently. It's not that big a deal. I mean, it still looks fine. We just got to take it back to vanilla Minecraft with the glass for a moment. My guess is that sometime during this video, we might end up getting that mod updated, and you'll start to see the glass just be connected. But luckily today, we're just building a barn in a giant farmland area, so I don't think we're going to be using too much glass anyways. But back to talking about the Mason Trading Hall. This thing took me about a month to build. Well, one, because I was a little bit sick, and two, because this thing is just absolutely huge. It took so long to build. But it was worth it. I love this trading hall. This is my new current favorite build in the world, by the way. I've just been spending as much time in here as I can, trying to get as many of the colors of terracotta built up so I can get to building with all of these. Be on the lookout for many builds in this series that are going to start containing terracotta in them. I'll even try to add some in today, but I am just building a barn and a farm, so I'm not sure how much terracotta I'm going to be able to use. Flying back into the world, we have the Mason Trading Hall, which is the farthest thing away from home at the moment, but today, up on the hill where the beacon is, we're going to start to build something pretty far away. Right now, up here on the hill, we have Turtlantis, and then we have the house that's built on the other side. There's spiders everywhere down there. So at the moment, I'm playing with a 20 chunk render distance. You can see one village out here. You can see a plains village out here as well. The mountain village, this one's going to be very cool to revamp. I'm going to sleep real quick. One, because we got mobs, and two, because I'm trying to get a better view real quick of this farm area. These guys are so scared. They're just pacing back and forth, and now they're sprinting off. Man, when the sun's coming up, it's just gorgeous. We have the meadow over here, a meadow all the way over here with a tiny little snowy mountain. This is going to be nice in the background. This one's a little bit nice too. So right next to the Plains Village, I'm going to revamp this whole area, do a little bit of landscaping, flatten it out. Maybe not entirely flatten it out. I do want it to be a little bit hilly in some spots, and it doesn't necessarily need to be all on one Y level. Might have to cover up this ravine, though. That might, this thing might get in the way for sure of a decent-looking build. But you can see we have the turtle sanctuary over here with that house that's on the edge of the town. What I'm going to probably do is take some dirt from this area, use it to fill in some areas over here so we can flatten it out in some of the parts and to kind of fill up that ravine. This ravine is probably gonna have to go. Sorry about it, dude. And you know what? While we're in the sky, let's head out. Let's go find some of those new mobs. I cannot wait to have all these new mob variants back at home. It's going to be amazing. I'm taking this beehive. That's mine. Oh, and by the way, I just remembered, look at the leaf particles falling off of every tree now. This is amazing. Probably my new favorite part of the update. I can't decide having these little particles fall from every single leaf in the game, or the fact that they answered our wishes and made grass much quieter. I can actually think while I'm taking the grass out. It's outstanding. And even if you go back to the dirt is much louder right now than the grass itself. Wow, this right here just looks beautiful. I just had to stop for a moment to take a look at this side of this mountain. This is gorgeous. The water's just so green in this mountain area. We may have to fly a little farther than I thought, just because, you know, it's almost day 5,000. What are we at? Day 4,861. So yeah, we're almost at day 5,000. By the end of this video, we'll be hitting that milestone. We probably have to fly out a couple thousand blocks. I love exploring. We already found a sunken ship. Let's get some treasure. I'll take what's ever in here. Thank you. Don't need it, but I got it. And let's see what's over here. Ooh, that's what we need. Thank you. Let's see what this suspicious stew does. Is it gonna kill me? Nope, it's gonna give me superpowers. Let's go. So where is this treasure? It looks like we're pretty close already. Trying to find this before it turns to night. Ooh, okay, we're actually almost there. Flying in. Ooh, we got some turtles out here. What's up, turtles? And it looks like have we been here? Nope, that's not me. Yeah, that is not me. That's just a natural cave. What is that noise, by the way? Are you guys hearing that? I don't know if that sound is a part of the update, but it's kind of creepy. I mean, I'm on a beach. I feel like it shouldn't be a creepy sound. Looks like the treasure is right here, and I have not been here before. Let's dig down. Should have just done the 9-9 trick, but you know what? Never mind. We found it, and there's the heart of the sea. To be honest, I'm just going to get rid of the feathers, the potatoes, the bowls, and the carrots, the stuff that we really, truly don't need. And I'll replace it with these nicer materials. I always like collecting these potions of water breathing too, because I don't really ever craft them, so it's just nice to collect them through the treasure chests. Looks like we are out far enough to see some of the update right here. Look on the ground. Look at this. We have some flowers. These wildflowers look amazing. I can't wait to put them next to all the pink petals all over the ground. Between all the wildflower, the leaf litter on the ground, and the pink petals, this is all just going to start looking amazing. And what do we got right here? These things look pretty nice. What is this? This is just a bush. It's about dang time they added a bush to the game. Minecraft has been depriving us of the bush for years. Honestly, kind of funny. I never thought about that. We have grass, we have trees. How come the bush was never added? Oh, look at this. We have trees that are just fallen on the ground. I love the generation of the terrain. Look at the little mushroom on the tree. This game just got so much cooler, and I'm pretty sure these are just regular old pigs. Yep. Let's go this way. I'm pretty sure I saw some leaf litter on the ground. I did. What is this? Let's go. All you have to do is go to a regular forest. You can find yourself some wildflowers, some leaf litter, and some bushes. This is great. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited for this update. I'm one that gets pretty excited about every Minecraft update. I just love that they update it so frequently. I have absolutely zero complaints. This is awesome. I hope they keep updating it as much as they are. Regular old chickens, huh? Get out of here. I'm looking for the new chicken. You guys aren't new. What are you doing being old? I see some dolphins down here, which means there's probably another sunken ship. Never mind, it's just okay, there, he's throwing a trident at me. That's not very nice, dude. I'm gonna have to get you now. I'm gonna go over here. You haven't even hit me once. I'm gonna hit you. You still haven't even hit me once. Hold up, let me just go this way. You gone. Here you go, buddy. You can take your friend's flesh, and I'll see you later. I'll come back to this at some point. We don't need to explore. Oh, thank you for the grace. Got out of there really quick. Whoa, okay, so this is exactly what I'm looking for right here. Let's take the shears out. Look at the bush. This thing is awesome. We now have a firefly bush as well. This is a successful trip already. I love how you can just be on a little island like this where most of it's a stony shore. It's all gray, but you can go over here and it breathes so much life. There's just wildflowers on the ground. We have leaves falling from the trees. This is absolutely amazing. I think I might have said this after every update, but this one really is my favorite update in a long time. As someone who likes to decorate a lot, this is absolutely heaven. Found a village up here. Everybody is spawning in. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Plains villages look a lot cooler with all the dandelions on the ground, all of the wildflowers in between. There's so many animals, and you know what? I'm gonna let them out. There's way too many animals in there. Kinda nice running into a village now. I've been running low on hay bales. I mean, all the wheat has been taken a while, so I'm just gonna steal it from the villages from now on. That's what I used to do. Why don't I just keep doing it? I completely forgot about the nitwits. I'm gonna make a nitwit sanctuary this season. I was gonna do it in the last season, but we ran out of time, I guess. But we're gonna do it this season. Grab these last couple of hay bales and continue the search for the new cows and the new pigs and the new chickens. Ooh, okay, so a savannah's over there. We might be able to see... Okay, wait, hold on. Let's block these guys from being able to get up here. What do we got in... Ooh, I'll take the bottle of enchanting. Thank you. Mend up my elytra real quick. And what does this goat horn sound like? Absolutely lovely. I'm going to take this out just so I know that I've been here. And I think we should fly... Ooh, we have allays. Look at all these guys. Ow! What are you guys all doing right... Why are you doing that? This is menacing. Look at all these guys. They're trying to create one single organism down here. I think most of them are gone, at least. I'm gonna hop down here. Let's let them free. You guys are able to get out. Yes, you're free, buddy. Live your lives. I'm gonna give you an item. Ow, he hit me. Got very distracted by the allays. I completely forgot that they're gonna keep spawning. And there's bushes all the way out here, too. That's awesome. Okay, let's just take this. These guys better not hurt the allays. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And you're done, too. Nice. We're in a flower forest out here. We found another beehive. I'm gonna take out the potatoes and take the bees. Let's fly to the savannah. We have an armadillo right here. What's up, dude? How you doing? I love finding these guys naturally. They're so cute. We have the allays with us, so we have 2 more friends on the journey. I need to find these cows. Or the pigs or the chicken. Really, any of them will do. I'm trying to find as many as I can before we take them home. Whoa, this dog is super cool too. No, get away! Get away from the sheep! Don't do it! Don't do it! Well, fine. I guess if you want it, you can have it. Okay, I guess now we have 3 friends on the journey. We have 2 allays and 1 pup. Oh, look at we have the pigs! We found the pigs! Okay, we have so many friends on the journey now. I'm taking these pigs home. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth, but we're gonna find these... Oh, I see a cow! Yes, there they are. These guys are amazing. Look at them. This is awesome. Well, the goal is to just get 2 of each of these variants back so that we can breed them back at home. No way! On the way down, we found the chicken too. Okay, you're coming with me, bud. I know you don't wanna, but you have to. You might have heard through the grapevine what happens to chickens in this world, but not you, dude. You're different. Well, I think the new dog just disappeared immediately, but that's alright. We'll find him eventually. I'm about 2,200 blocks away from home right now, so this is gonna be a heck of a journey. I might go live for this one. Seeing all the new animals in the distance on the hill, this is awesome. I love this update. Also, the Happy Ghast update, that seems awesome. I cannot wait to get that implemented into the world. Before we go ahead and set up a farm for the rest of the cold variants of each of these animals, I'm going to set up a small pen or coop for these chickens real quick. Let's get these guys over here. Should be enough. Let's just do that real quick. Oh, he tried to escape. Hold on. Get back here, guys. I have wheat seeds. Come on. Get back in here. No problemo for you. Let's go 1, 2, and you're good to go. Let's make a baby chicken. You guys are a little bit too far. 1 and 2, and you know what? You get a wheat seed too. Baby chicken. Look at this guy right here. That is awesome. Oh, and I hear the puppy barking. He's got like a smaller bark, and I know that the puppies have new personalities in this game. Yeah, he's got a small bark right there, as you can see. I think this is the cute puppy bark. If you guys want to name this guy, feel free. Oh, no, that actually reminds me. How could I have forgotten? The cat at the house. I did choose a name. I just skipped past it in my to-do list for this episode. I'm going to get him back to place over near this crafting table. But right here, we have Howie the house cat. I loved that name in the comments section, and that's the one I decided to choose. You guys rock. Thank you for choosing all the names for the animals in this world. Howie, I hope you enjoy your spot here looking out at the lake. Now, for this dog that we found in the savannah, this guy right here, he needs a name, so I'm gonna need some help real quick. This might be my new favorite dog, though. This guy is pretty cool. I have some wheat on me. Let's make a new baby cow of the red variant. Oh, the horns are so big on his head. That's awesome. And, oh, wait, these guys have noses. That's awesome. I'm gonna put this guy on a lead so he doesn't walk away. Wait, do I need to get... Yep, I need to get him right here. Ooh, these guys are just dropping eggs like none other. Hold on, let me see if I can get another chicken. Oh, what a waste. It's alright, we're gonna set up some chicken coops pretty soon for these new chickens and get a bunch of eggs. I know it's kinda cold next to spawn, so let's head towards the iron farm over here. Also, something cool are the sheeps right here. I mean, if you look at the colors, they have no white at all. This is just a gray sheep. Around the face, there used to be some white, and now it is only gray. Okay, we've arrived at the iron farm, and I remember there being taigas over here, and I think some snowy plains this way, so we're gonna arrive at something pretty soon if we just keep on flying. Here's a taiga, but I'm pretty sure we ended up over here in episode 1. This kind of looks familiar. I'm not sure if this is all new. We'll have to find out. If we go deeper into this mega taiga, we can start to probably see the cows and pigs. Those are a little bit easier to spot. Couple of spruce wolves here. What's going on? I'm pretty sure I have one of these guys back at home. Actually, let me double check. I'm pretty sure I have one of these guys over at the iron farm. There should be a pup that greets us at the end of the railroad track right here. And there is. What's going on, buddy? Oh man, that noise on the sand, it really, I don't know if I like it or not. It's kind of cool. I do like the ambient noise in this game now. It is awesome, but wow, it's kind of a strange noise for the beach for sure. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Coming up on a taiga village right here, so there should be some pigs and some cows. There usually are. Oh, what do you know? I landed next to a couple of them right here. That was pretty lucky. I wonder if there's pigs in this village too, because if there are, we can take back all 4 of them. If there's chickens, oh, whoa, I gotta get out of here. This is crazy. I'm gonna take that out. My goodness, we are freezing right here. Okay, well, this was immediately powdered snow. Hope the villagers haven't been falling in here either. That was right away. Need to get me some leather boots if I'm gonna be hanging out over here. I hear chickens clucking, and I see chickens. We have the blue chickens right here. Let's go. Okay, hopefully there's no foxes around. Let's make a baby chicken real quick, just in case. Get over here, buddy. Ooh, this guy's got a nice hairdo. Come on, bud, get over this way. And there's a baby chicken. Okay, we have an entire family. Let's go. We got chickens for days over here. Let's take them back to the village for sure. These guys give us some blue egg. Look at this. We got some blue eggs and some brown eggs today. I'm gonna use one of these guys' houses to sleep real fast. Is there a bed in here? Yes, there is. Is it me or did the rabbits get smaller? That thing is tiny. Hey, calm down, dude. You don't want to hurt yourself. So we have the cows, we have some chickens down there. Now I need to find the pigs somewhere in this valley. And this right here is natural Minecraft terrain generation. I did not leave this one spruce tree here. This was already here. With the new terrain generation, you're going to find random logs all over the ground. Luckily, this guy's trapped, so he's an easy catch. Let's take you out, boom, and let's actually just wrap these guys up next to this little town center. I'm going to jump down right here. These guys should be all... Ooh, okay, never mind. They all took damage, and I'm going to wrap you guys up right here. Just chill while I do the do. This needs to be done right here, and let's go get some more chicken eggs. I'm taking 2 of these guys just to see what happens. I know I'm taking the risk of seeing a couple foxes on the way. I don't want to run into them, but we just gotta take these guys back home. I'm leaving the other chickens over there just in case we do run into some foxes. I'm gonna have to come back and get more chickens. Here goes nothing. We got 6 more animals that we gotta take home. We're about 1,000 blocks away from home. Yep, about 1,500 blocks away. I love running into these fallen trees. This is awesome. I know I keep saying it, but the game is so much more enhanced now. This rocks. Who thought I'd be this psyched about a bush? I don't know if these guys are gonna perish on their way down the hill here. It's pretty steep, so I'm making 1 more cow just in case. Everybody just take it easy. We're gonna take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race down the steep mountain. There's no reason to take any damage. Everybody just chill. Looks like we might be okay. I don't want to say anything too soon. Let's just get to the water. Everybody be safe in the water down here. There we go. We got 3 cows, 2 pigs, 2 chickens. It's a good day right now. Gotta swim about 1,000 blocks, but it's no biggie. Wait, this guy better not have a trident. Nobody down here better have a trident. The moon's looking cool. That creeper's looking majestic. And these animals are learning how to swim. It's like episode 1 all over again. I'm getting all my cows, pigs, and chickens. Well, I've definitely been here before. This is probably where the first Lush cave was that I found. I've been following this river for a while to get out of here. Please do not shoot any of my animals. Those skeletons are terrible, and I could just sleep to get them out of here, but, you know, I kind of want to conserve some time. We don't have too much time before the 5,000 day video. This is exactly where we went in the beginning of the series to go get the Lush cave materials. I love this. That's very nostalgic. That guy over there has a trident. I'm going around the rock this way. The sun is rising. It's a beautiful day to continue learning how to swim for a couple miles at a time. Whoa, I thought this guy had a trident. He's just got a fishing pole. Get out of here, dude. Oh, what is that noise? Dude, that guy needs to get away. He's hitting my cows. He's hitting my cows. Oh, dude, stop. I do not like that. Wait, I don't think he was hitting anything. I think that's just the noise that the tridents make now. That's actually kind of cool. Never mind, it's not that cool, especially when they start to almost hit you. Pig, what are you doing? You must come with me. That trident sound is terrifying. Home sweet home. You can see the resin farm now. You can see Armadilliopolis. Okay, let's continue moving. It was a long journey, but we still have a ways to go. We gotta go to the complete opposite side of town. I have to go back because a pig decided he didn't want to come with us. Where is he? Dude, what are you doing over here? Come on, hold on, buddy. Kid. I know in this update they gave dogs personalities, but that'd be hilarious if they also gave cows, pigs, and chickens personalities too. Like if there was an angry chicken or an angry cow or an angry pig, that'd be awesome. We've finally made it to the beacon. We've made it to the top of the mountain. It's been so long. Let's put the pigs right here at the end. Let's take this cow. What are you doing? Let's take these cows and put them here. And then the chickens, they're already trying to run. Let's take you here and take you here. I'm gonna build a connecting chicken coop right next to the yellow chickens. Now we have all the chickens we could ever need. Take you out, take you out. You guys are free temporarily, and now you're not. These guys rock. I love their haircuts. This right here is temporarily my new favorite mob. I still love the Minecraft turtle, but these blue chickens, these guys rock. That guy over there, though, he does not rock. Actually, I know what he deserves. He deserves this right here. Take that, Buster. I don't even want your egg. Get out of here. Before we head on our journey, though, I feel like it's only right that we make 2 baby pigs. We got you right here and another baby pig right here. Hold on, we gotta get in between all these guys. Of course, another Enderman is out here to wreck the landscape. Good job, buddy. Okay, never mind about the baby chickens, dude. These baby pigs, these guys are pretty cute. We may only need to find 1 desert, but if the desert is too small and doesn't have any cactus or any, like, desert grass, then, I mean, what's the point? We gotta find another one. I saw in the new update that camels pretty much spawn everywhere in the desert now, not only in the desert villages, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you guys this. I wasn't recording for a little bit because I was flying around, not really finding much, and then I stumbled upon this right here. This is insane. Look at all of this. There's so much to do in this area. It's a giant circle. We got a lava lake right here. We have a lush cave surrounding this entire circle. You can fly in here. You can see that there is a lush cave that goes all the way back. Let's go all the way over here. You have a lush cave up top as well. If you perch up here, this is pretty sweet. You have a bunch of land to build on in here, and I'm actually going to take this spore blossom. This one's easy pickings right here. And there was one right here that I'm going to take. I just need to jump down. There we go. If you get down to water level also, the lush cave on this side is pretty sweet. It is amazing. This thing is awesome. If anyone's wondering the coordinates, I'm at -130, -1,751. This is a crazy location to build a base. And what do you know? There's 2 puppies up here. What? There's 2 puppies on the... How are you guys ever going to get down from here? I have some bones. You guys are about to be my friends. Thank you, guys. All right, let's go. Let's take you guys home. All right, you guys chill here for just a moment. I'm going to get the crying obsidian. I'll be right back. It's all going to be okay. Looks like there's a little bit of gold down here, too. I really hope the dogs don't try to follow me. They will try to follow you. I'm actually going to take them a little bit further away. I don't want you guys getting caught up in a magma block. I'm pretty sure the generation of the chest is a little bit different as well. We can find lodestones more often. We didn't this time, but I'm pretty sure you can find them more often now. Okay, we got the gold, we got the crying obsidian pups. We can go home. We have got so many new animals today. This is wild. We made it back home. Are the puppies here? Okay, he landed here before me. So did this guy. Let's go. It's kind of awesome that dogs transport to you as well, like that right there. I can just fly with a rocket over here, and you know what they do? They just use their rockets as well, and they just fly right over here. What was that? That was a crazy noise. These dogs and their personalities, they're making some wacky noises right now. Cows, pigs, and chickens meet pup 1 and pup 2. Actually, wait, this is pup 2 and pup 3. I completely forgot up here we have pup 1. Let's get you guys sat down on the beacon. Boom and boom, thank you. We have 3 brand new beautiful dogs. This is awesome. I might be wrong, but I think we have all of the dog types in this game now. I'm gonna fly back down to the house. We're gonna re-up on rockets real fast, and then I can make my way to the desert. That was a fun little detour right there. I always love having a little bit of time to make for some dogs. You can never be in too big of a hurry to rescue a pup from a cliff. Every single abandoned portal that I see, I'm gonna go down there, because I'm pretty sure we can get lodestones a lot easier now. And you can, yep, there we go, and you can craft them too, which is pretty cool. I kind of want to see the crafting recipe for lodestones. Let's see right here. It looks like, yeah, it looks like 1 iron ingot, and the chiseled stone bricks, we need 8 of them. Not too bad. These are pretty cool blocks. These could be pretty cool floor designs. I have a feeling you guys are going to be seeing a little bit of lodestone action up in the floors pretty soon. Generating some new jungle, and if you look over here, generating some brand new savanna, so we might be getting close to a desert. That's just a beach right there. We might be getting close to a desert, though. A lot of abandoned portals to stop at, that's for sure. Oh, this one actually, everything's above ground. There's no lava, and we got 2 more lodestones. I think I see a beehive all the way down there. I'm still at the point where when I see beehives, I'm getting hyped about it. The 1.15 update still has me hyped about the beehives. I'm going over here. I'm taking this guy. Sir, get back in your home. Okay, you know what? You're displaced. Your hive is now mine simply because you didn't follow command. Got some badlands here with some desert grass. Let's go. And I don't see any cactus flower. Oh, yes, I do. Never mind. I spoke a little bit too soon. I'm heading straight for this. Had just enough nuggets to make 2 ingots. That's perfect. Let's make some shears. I don't know if I need the shears to take these out or if I just take it out by taking out the cactus. Let's double check real quick. You never know. Actually, you know what? You don't have to take it out at all. Pretty sure everything that touches the cactus, though, disintegrates into nothingness. So let's just make sure that doesn't happen. Look at this, guys. We have cactus flowers. Pretty sure these can go right on the sand. Look at that. I have 3 of them, but I'm going to double check real quick. What happens if I just break it like this? Nothing. Okay, cool. Sometimes you need shears, and I never... Whoa, that's an open mine shaft right there. You know what? I kind of decided that I don't really like this noise on the sand. It makes me feel like there's creepers here. Let's get the shears out. Let's get some of the grass. Let's go. Okay, oh, wait, do you have tall grass and short grass? Yes, you do. I'm gonna grab as much of this as I can. Technically, I got everything I came for, but I only have 3 cactus flowers. I feel like we could find some more, but, you know, it is what it is. We might just have to start growing some cactuses. I believe the only way to get more cactus flower is to start growing cactus. You can't really farm them any other way. Another super small rabbit. These things are so tiny. As nice as this is to collect, I don't know how often I'm going to use this around town. I'll probably use some dedicated builds for this, but around town I'll probably use it sparingly since it is kind of dead looking. Okay, and that's kind of a creepy noise that you hear around the dead bush and the terracotta. That's nuts. You guys might not be able to hear it in the video, but it's just like whistling wind, and it's kind of creepy. Continue exploring, find some more cactus flowers. Let's go. I'm going to take this one too. Looks like cactus flowers also grow on red sand, which looks pretty cool. Makes this biome feel a little bit more vibrant now that you have orange, green, and pink all right next to each other. I haven't seen any camels roaming around, but I do see a village over there, so there's for sure going to be a camel over there that we can see. I'm not necessarily looking to take a camel home this episode, but pretty soon we'll make another camel sanctuary. Looks like as we get closer to the village, we have some more cactus flowers in here too. And that's awesome. They have the red cows that are just set up automatically in the desert villages. Wow, this place just got so much more colorful. And if we pop around the corner, we get some gold, we get some crying obsidian, and another lodestone. I love this. Is this a double village? We have a lot of villagers here. There's a lot of them. And there's the camel we've been looking for. What's up, dude? How you doing? I'm gonna take these as well. Sorry, villager. More cactus flowers all the way out here, too. I'm pretty sure I heard that in this update in villages, you might be able to find some chests that spawn with some empty bundles in them, too. Wait a second, we have a camel right here, and then there's also another camel all the way out here. Oh, we do have a naturally generated camel. Well, that's pretty awesome. What's up, camel? I'm not gonna ask this guy what he's up to. He's not even standing on anything. He's just got his head up in the ceiling. I'm just gonna leave him alone. I always forget how many hay bales you can get from a desert village also. I got like a stack and a half almost. Even the jungle logs are down here just on their side with the mushrooms on top. This is awesome. I gotta say, all in all, this update, it's most definitely my favorite out of every update that's come out so far. I just love the flowers and I love the foliage in this game, and just seeing more of it get updated, it's a blessing. We've pretty much cleaned out this desert. I don't see really any more cactus flowers except for this guy right here. Hold on, got you. Okay, now I've cleaned it out. But I do see a desert well, and I don't think I've stopped by one of these yet. Let's use our brush and see what we got. A little bit of suspicious sand under the water. This looks like, okay, a pottery sherd. What do we got here? Never mind, that's just a brick. Okay, well, let's break that, and that, and that, and that. Do we get anything else? A little bit of suspicious sand right here. Give me something cool. Is this a pottery sherd, or is this just another brick? Okay, that's just another brick. For some reason, I thought desert wells would give you a little bit more treasure when you search down in there, but I'm actually seeing nothing. Yeah, none of this on the outside is suspicious. Well, alright, we're good to go. We have cleaned out the desert. I think we can head back home. Never mind, I spoke way too soon. I see a couple. Oh, here's an armadillo. What's going on, dude? What are you doing at the mine shaft? But this thing is way too exposed. Also, I see some mine carts right here. What do we got? The sandstones keep making me check my 6, dude. The creepers are always here with the sandstone. Oh, God. Okay, I don't need this poisonous spider. That can just be gone. I'm glad nothing spawned. That's actually kind of wild that no spiders spawned on me. Take a little bit of cobweb here. This is a friendly armadillo. Oh, there's an armadillo all the way back here in the cobweb. I'm freeing this armadillo. Oh, he was already free. Never mind. I thought I was doing a good deed, but it's the thought that counts. I'm going to take this, and I actually just saw a cactus flower all the way out here in the corner of my eye. Whoa, did I just get caught on the sand? I think I did. 2 exposed mine carts down. I think I saw at least one more. Never mind, I see 2 more right here. Let's get this one first. Okay, this is awesome. There is quite a bit of loot here. 3 rails too, might as well take these. What is in here? Okay, more loot, let's go. Looks like we got 1 more cactus flower, and if we hop down here, there's 1 more minecart. Let's take this. What do we got in here? Ooh, a diamond. Okay. Not bad. I'll take a couple more free rails, and then we should probably be on our way. That's perfect. Let's just fly home. Never mind. I see another minecart right here. Okay, this is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen this many. Now, before I leave, I'm going to do a circle real quick, because I've tried to leave like twice, and then I saw another minecart. Now, okay, I think officially we are good. Let's get out of here. Let's go home. I like this base of operations up top here. We have a bunch of animals now. We've bred a couple of each of the mob variants, and we have a lot of chickens over here. A lot of blue chickens and a lot of yellow chickens. Somehow, never mind, 3 of the blue chickens made it over to the yellow side. I'm not sure how that happened, but we're collecting eggs like none other. And because of that, I decided to make an entire shulker box dedicated to the new eggs. We are probably going to have to move this base of operations, though. I do like what we got going on here, but this is probably where the melon and pumpkin farm is going. Over here is where we are going to make the farm landscape. Some of you might know I do stream every single day on Twitch, and by the way, it is twitch.tv/WaxFraud. Feel free to join anytime if you want. I stream every single morning at 11 a.m. CST, and since we stream every day, I've had a little bit of time to think about what I'm landscaping over here. As you can see, we've flattened out a little bit of land, but I don't want everything to be on one level. I might take it out to go one more, but as you can see over here, we're terracing it up a little bit to go gradually up the mountain. We can take a little bit more of this, but the stone is starting to appear, so I'm going to have to turn all this into moss eventually, but right now I'm just trying to see what shape it's going to be generally. Also, a big focus of mine right now is probably this ravine. I should get down here, start torching it up. We need to light this thing up because I'm going to cover it up. We don't really have a use for this. Might as well take a dip into the cave real quick. What do we have on our hands in here? Is this just some dripstone? I'm gonna float down a little bit. Oh, wait, that actually pops out on the other side. This is pretty cool. Maybe we shouldn't... Well, actually, we could cover it up and still have access from that side. This is not too bad. Looks like it also goes through that hole over there, and it goes way deeper. This is... Wow. Okay, this is insane. We don't need to be going down there with all the creepers. Let's get out of here. So, yeah, as you can see, it's kind of a dangerous ravine, and that cave back there, we could probably get some resources from there, but right now, let's just cover it up. Pretty much just need to line it up like this until we reach the other side over there. We might have to build it up as well. Might have to make some faux walls. Just need to hop around one layer at a time, take out all the grass. Love that it's quiet now, by the way. We have a lot of landscaping to do. What a nice time for the update to come out. You can actually hear me speak while I'm taking out the grass, and I can hear my own thoughts. It would probably take multiple full double chests of dirt to fill this whole thing in, so that's why we just lit it up down there. No big deal. Right now it's day 4,900, so that kind of gives us about 100 days exactly to get this farm done. As you can see, we moved our base of operations back to this village over here that we're probably going to turn into a farmer's village. Flattened out a little bit of the area next to the farmer's village, and most importantly, we flattened out most of the area over the ravine. There are chickens all over the valley. If you fly up here, they're just stranded everywhere. I tried to get as many as I could following me over to the base of operations, but they kind of just left one by one. I wanted to be able to tell the difference between the 2 black wolves, so I gave this guy a yellow collar. Looking good, boys. Looking really good. I don't know if I'm going to end up using spruce fence as the barrier for the animals, but what I'm going to do is create 8 squares around the center fountain. We don't have to include the original animals in this farm, but I'd like to at least include the new animals and the new plants. I'm going to give myself about 3 blocks path distance in between each of these and 1 grass block in between the path and the fence. Trying to work with some of the colors here. We have a deep slate center and the dark oak mixed with the spruce and the pale wood. I think this looks pretty good. I've never gone through and used 3 different wood colors for a fencing system, and I also never realized that when you are just walking across the slabs and the fences, you don't really feel any difference because I wonder if they're at the same height. Bunch of simple things that you'll learn that have been in the game for a very long time, but there's also something new that I learned recently, and that's the sound of iron's been changed. Listen to this. Kind of nuts. I actually really like that. It sounds a lot more like iron, to be honest. With 90% of the landscaping out of the way, I'd like to start working on some structure here to get some of the animals a little bit of a barn. The animals deserve every little bit of a barn they get. I'm thinking this could be the entrance here. We could drop down, make a smaller pillar. This and another pillar on the other side would actually act as a small roofing system that would lead to the center. We can start working with some deep slate stairs for a roof. I think slabs going up to the center would be a little bit better, and then in the center itself, where I'm at right now, that's where we're going to start using the stairs. Gonna hop up here real quick. I just want to jump down to make sure the shape even makes sense. And okay, this could be a nice barn. We just need to extend it a little bit. I'll probably get it back about 7 to 9 blocks. We have 1, 2, 3 blocks of space, and we'll get some pillars in. We have 3 archways here, and oh, that's the wrong stair. Hold on, and boom. If we get this stripped, that's probably going to start to look a little bit decent. Yeah, I mean, I like that a lot. The cows and the pigs should have plenty of room to roam free. I believe that over here, if we build this and like kind of quadruple it up all the way around, it's not going to necessarily reach or touch each of the builds, so we could have plenty of space for the animals to roam around for sure. And enough space to fit a pathway in between the buildings as well. After a little bit of building, the deep slate over here looks pretty good. I thought the brick would look pretty good as well. So, oh wait, we have a wandering trader over here. Hold on a second. Perfect time to show you guys the new wandering trader mechanics. You can actually sell them buckets of water and random items like fermented spider eye. And they also just sell you plenty of more items now. I can get some nautilus shells right now. I'm just gonna buy the podzol just cuz, and some bucket of pufferfish. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. No witnesses to the sale. Don't even think about running. But what I was saying is we have a lot of deep slate on these builds right now. I went ahead and got the roof outlined on all 3 of the other sides, but I was thinking about replacing this side with brick. I tried it over here and it looks pretty good, so now I think I just need to start taking out this deep slate and replacing it with the brick. We're gonna need a little bit more variety here, especially since we have so many new colors on the animals. This guy right here should probably leave me alone. Thank you, dude. Just trying to build over here in peace. Moving up another row, and I actually like this part of the roof too, because over here, it only touches barely at the top right there. I like this level. Got 13 blocks all the way across. Not too big, not too small, especially since we got 4 of these we need to replicate. I don't really want to build a massive barn this time. Pretty excited just to get 4 medium-sized barns in. Sir, that's my deep slate. Thank you. I'll take that. Give me that back. The top part of the roof, we're going to curve a little bit. We have a slab going into a slab, going into a stair, and then we're going to go full block right here. 1 more stair, and that's going to be the top. The rest of the roofs have a way less intense slope with just the slabs, but the top, I really like the curve. And I see another wandering trader down here. What is going on? That was so fast. They called in for backup so quick. He has hay bales and water bottles that he can buy. And this guy's selling firefly bushes? No way. Now you can just be gone again. Thank you. No witnesses to the sale. Next, let's fill in the roof. I think bamboo is going to look real good up against the brick border. Not too bad right there. Looking pretty good. I'm thinking in between the deep slate and the spruce, some mangrove planks are going to look pretty good on the roof as well. Before we move forward, though, are the lights going to look good with the wall, defense to chain, to lantern action? We got to check. Chains below the pale oak wood right here. I don't know if the pale oak is going to look good, but I'm trying it out. I almost want to replace the pale oak with bamboo, but I kind of like the different colors here. Are they going to look good with the walls being composters, though? That's the real question. I do love using composters as walls in the barn, but the concern is, like, is it going to clash with the colors? I don't think so. Even with kind of the podzol-y colors in between the wood, it still looks pretty good with most wood types. It's looking good on the sides, but I believe I'm going to have to add some lights to the top sections as well. Lanterns on the corner is going to be a-okay with me. And also, guys, this is part of the new update as well. Check this out. You can just spam the scaffolding out so quickly now. It's crazy. I think up here, though, what we're going to do is get some pale oak wood right down into the lightning rod, into the chain, then into some end rods. That's looking much nicer. We could actually probably get these on the side over here instead of the lanterns. Yeah, I like the lanterns up top instead of on the bottom. We can take these out and get them all replaced. Thank you very much. Looking much cleaner, and we have so many I just killed a zombie. And we have a second one coming over to get us. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Just so we have a little bit more safety, I do have a couple of pale gates on me. Let's make sure to close this back area up. I'm gonna use the same fencing as the front side for now. Real quick, gotta take care of a little bit more landscaping, bringing the hill back just a bit. The dirt is encroaching just a little bit too much on this. I mean, it's literally touching right there, so we gotta get this out. Then we can start to place 4 forgotten spruce logs here. That's my bad. On the back side over here, we have some stairs up top, and on the side, I'm going to take those out. We're going to get some cracked stone bricks, some of the cobblestone, some of the mossy cobblestone, and then some of the mossy stone bricks as well. This is going to be a nice texturing. Then we can put some iron bars in here. Oh, I forgot the iron bars sound way different now, too. That's awesome. Not too bad. The stables are looking all right. Actually, I feel like we need to get a couple of pale oak fences right there. That's not too bad. Need to get these connected to the composters and then wrapped around the sides. Anytime 5 of the fence gates are connecting, I always take the second one in and flip it backwards. I just feel like it looks a little bit better like that, and then, you know what? The stairs at the bottom, that's gonna look good too. The villagers have made their way over here. This is absolutely insane. They're just making their own village. This is why. The iron golems are over here. I mean, I'm trying to make my own little village, but these guys just moved right in. Let's get more end rods on this side to get this lit up. Smack the pale oak fence gates over here too. Then we can climb up to the top a little bit. I want to get some more fence gates up here. Get 5 of them in like this, slap these 2 in, and you know what? At the top, let's get a grindstone. Get a little chain right there, and a lantern. That's okay, cool. On the side over here, all of the brick walls are perfectly spread out by 3, so I mean, this looks pretty nice. Pale oak, brick, and the bamboo. This is a solid combo. We're gonna see some nether blocks work. Wow, this town center looks amazing right now. I can't wait to get all of the animals organized and in their spots, but let's see if the warped fence looks good. We'll take it out if it doesn't. I haven't really had many opportunities to use this, and I've never really put it with the deep slate and the mangrove in a build together, so let's see if it looks good. Never gonna know until you try. Let's see if the lightning rods work under there. It seems like they might, because the warped fence kind of resembles a version of the oxidized copper. Let's go here with the end rods, and man, we are running low on the end rods for sure. Let's get a lantern up in the corner for a little bit more light. Not too bad. This is kind of working. I think we might have to cut this building session a little bit short, though, to go back to the end. I haven't been to the end in a very long time, but I only have 3 end rods left. And I'm pretty sure I used all the end stone I had left for the end walls and the mason trading hall in the last episode, so pretty sure we are just completely out. This right here is the last one. Oh man, alright, we're just gonna have to fly back and let's go to the end. Real quick, I'm double checking back at the starter house. Just gotta make sure we don't have any end stone. It's always good to double check, and yeah, we are out. Let's grab a couple of empty shulker boxes. Well, this area looks familiar. I'm guessing it's all of the torches in this one tiny spot. I couldn't have made where the end tunnel was more obvious. Haven't been down here for a while. Oh, there's a baby zombie somewhere, but yeah, I totally forgot I cleared this place out too to get a bunch of cracked stone. At the time, I didn't feel like smelting it, but here goes nothing. Let's go to the end. Back in action. There is a bat in the end. That is not... Dude, you are gonna get lost. Let's head up, though. We do not want to be looking at any endermen. I'm gonna get up to an area where I feel like I can just start mining it. Honestly, probably right here seems good enough. Let's go. Bringing a beacon along with us would have been a smart move, but I guess that just says something about me. Couple shulker boxes filled up with the end stone, and we should be able to get plenty of end rods made. We'll shoot every single chorus flower down one by one. Then we'll take the remaining chorus fruit from each of the trees. Then we just need to smelt some of the chorus fruit into the popped chorus fruit. Put that under a blaze rod, and bam, you got 4 brand new end rods. Now we can get the end rods placed where they need to be. We can start to take out some of the torches as well. We have like at least 3 stacks of torches. They are just lying on the ground absolutely everywhere. Yeah, we can take these out too, because we're about to get end rods out the wazoo on the back of the build. I feel like it's a nice mixture of end rods and lanterns, though. You know, lanterns up high, end rods down on the ground. It'd be cool to bring an end biome into the overworld as well. Like, I'm just staring at all these trees back behind here, and it looks so cool. With the fences and fence gates mostly in place, I kind of want to start getting some of the green in. Let's get some cauldrons with some flowering azaleas on top in the corners. Man, this guy is looking real beat up. Sorry about that, dude. I'm gonna just get this over here to make you feel a little bit better, hopefully. Some flowers might make you feel nice. So what is going on over here, dude? This is my bed. That's my orange bed, and everybody from the village over there, I don't think anybody's sleeping over there. Everybody moved over here to sleep in this one bed. You guys should probably get out of here. I'm gonna take this. That's mine, and I'm gonna just heal you up. But there you go. Front and center, let's get some azaleas hanging. Right above that, we can get some flowers and some decorated pots as well. Honestly, I feel like right here some torch flowers are going to look the best. We put some glowberries at the top center for a little bit of extra light and greenery, and over on the right side as well. Not looking too bad. Trying to find some spots to put the firefly bushes in. I'm thinking the second dark log in, that might not be too bad. We can get some of the firefly ambient noises in this build. It'd be very cool if the fireflies emitted light also, but oh man, look at them. They barely crept in before the sun started coming up. I love these fireflies. It'd be cool if these fireflies also emitted some light, but man, it is what it is. These things are cool enough. It's kind of crazy how they're only 1 pixel also. I mean, they could have at least been 2. You may have noticed I put some acacia trapdoors and stairs right here for a little bit more of an arch. I thought that might look good from far away up next to the composters. Now for some windows, I'm going to do a 2x2 opening right here. I already did that in the back. I've been trying to figure out what looks good, and what I think is going to look good is 2 blocks of moss right here with some jungle trapdoors. Flip these up and you got yourself a nice little plant area outside the window. Now, in these windows, I just happen to think that the pitcher plant is going to look the best. It's just so vibrant blue and purple. I love this thing. Now that it's daytime, everyone's dispersing. I guess go take your job. Everyone just left the town and took a job in the walls. Back behind the stables might be a little bit bland, so what I'm going to do is add some crimson trapdoors. We can get some moss up in here, and maybe some firefly bushes would look good. I'm not sure what flower we'd want to get in there. You know what? Maybe a fern would just look good right there, too. Or maybe the cactus flower wouldn't look too bad. You know what? Actually, oh, I love how that's just perfectly in the center. Directly across, I'm not sure if this side is going to be looking good with the crimson, so I'm going to try out the dark oak trapdoors instead. A little bit of moss, a little bit of firefly bush, and 1 cactus flower. That's nice. Now for the windows, we could get these a little bit more colorful by adding some pale oak fences in there, and right on top getting some campfires, kind of like an awning right above the window. Where's the shovel? There it is. Boom, boom. Now this doesn't look too bad. Once you get the trapdoors over the moss and the pitcher plants right there. Oh, you can't do the pitcher plants with the trapdoors. Maybe we take these out right there and boom, boom. While I was working on that window, I realized I didn't even finish the fence gates on the roof. What am I doing? Gotta get these down here as well. And you know what? We gotta get this part decorated too. We gotta get some trapdoors and some flowers at least. Up here, I'm thinking next to the brick, we can get some potted plants, and you know what? A good plan is probably just going to be the fern to start out. In between all the plants, obviously, get some of these mighty fine-looking bamboo trapdoors. Got them on the second layer, too, and some black stone buttons in between for some Pittsburgh Steeler colors. And as is tradition, it is raining while I'm trying to build. Got some mangrove trapdoors on the mangrove roof, and this time I'm thinking we use some torch flowers. And instead of blackstone, since we already have the deep slate, we use the stone buttons. These barns aren't looking too bad, and the fireflies are somehow still out in the rain. You'd think if it was raining, they just wouldn't be out, but I guess it is what it is. I tried messing with a few ideas of a diagonal path going this way, and I think I'm going to continue that idea on each of the 4 corners. So let's take out all of the fencing that we've made so far. How do all of these zombies see us from so far? I don't get it. But, I mean, the fence, I'm just going to fix it by basically putting 3 outward, putting a block behind it, and then going out 3 again. So the fence will start out going in by 3 and then out the opposite direction for a right angle, and then we'll just make our way towards the back center. I really don't get how these zombies see us from so far away. Whoa, there's another one right behind us. What are you doing? Let's get this right here. 1, 2, and 3. Now this is keeping a semi-even path up until we reach the point right here where we're lined up with the end of the barn. Sun's coming up and it's raining still. Actually, wait, we can save that. Hold on. Wait, my bed is on me. I forgot I took it away from the villagers. Let's sleep. There's still a little bit of time to make the rain go away. And, oh, we did it? We did it. Nice. Now with the fence gate right here, we have an opening on the side and an opening right in the center. Make sure the slabs are in place so nothing can escape. We just need to mirror this on the other side so that we can start making the path. I'm not sure if this is going to be the permanent fencing, but right now it's kind of just guiding where the pathways are going to be made, and so I do appreciate that. Gotta make sure the fence gates on the far side are done. Also, the slabs over here, almost forgot about these. Thinking about which animal is going to go where. We have a lot of red on the roof, so the cows may not work right here. We could put the orange cows over here, actually. Break this open. Let's get these guys in here. I don't believe there's any openings, and if there are, that's my mistake, but let's let them loose. These guys can roam free. Close this off right here. You guys are good to go. We have officially started the farm for these new animals. This is awesome. With the warped wood and pitcher plants behind these guys, the color contrast is looking pretty cool. Can hop over to the other side here. We have the warmer cows. This is looking awesome as well. These guys looking good with the brick and the bamboo. A few of these pigs I actually need to release. Oh, my bad, guys. Hold on. Let's get you out and you can roam free. And last but not least, we have the colder pigs that are going to be on the east-facing side. I'd say this is pretty sweet. We've got a nice little town center, 4 barns that face each other into a center location. Now we can start to think about what is going to go on the outside of the barns. Why are you so far away from your town? We have zombies over here. They're coming to get me right now, and he's just chilling out there doing nothing. Actually, no, there is a zombie coming right after. Dude, you gotta move. Okay, finally. He's finally moving. Jeez. Soon enough, this whole place will be blocked off, so the zombies won't even be able to get in here. The back side of all of these, I thought some sweet berry bushes would look pretty good. I'm thinking some darker greens and some red berries in there would look pretty sweet. No pun intended right there. I would say let's focus on the interior of these builds now. I think we need to get some scaffolding going. So we're going to have some support pillars going all the way across. Also, we're going to break this mangrove slab, and we're going to get a supported central beam right here, and another log across. Time to get all these stripped. We can also focus on some support beams in the stables right now. This guy's pushing me. Please don't do that, sir. I'm probably using 1,000 trapdoors in this build at the end of the day. These end up not looking too bad. Get all the torches off the ground. Actually, this guy can go right here. And chicken, what are you... Wait, hold on. Pig, you're gonna have to move for this one. Chicken, you gotta go. He didn't belong in the pig pen, only in the chicken coop. But we got another glowberry up at the top to get a little bit more light up here. I think this is all looking pretty nice. Need to start thinking about possible staircases or just simple ladders to get myself up there. Staircases for the animals to get up and a ladder for me to get up if I just want to put some hay bales for storage up here. But something that's a little bit more important is the pathways that we have going from the middle to the back of the build. We have nothing really back here yet. It would just mean taking these paths and bringing it out. I would believe being about 2-3 blocks away would be enough. We can go right here. We can connect it all the way over to the path that leads to the diagonal path. And we could sacrifice our feet in the name of making a couple awnings that go over the path. Is that even a good height right there? Oh, that'd be good. Got some spruce trapdoors on the outside, some oak trapdoors in the middle, and some iron trapdoors right in the center for just a little bit of extra color. But now we just need to go crazy on the chains. Let's get them on the lightning rods and right next to them. Get some flower pots, and I'm gonna get some flowering azaleas on the end and some acacia saplings in the center. Now for a little bit of light to match the barns, let's get some glowberries right there. Let's light that up and make sure that these don't grow. Not too bad though. We've built this on all 4 sides in each corner to make it symmetrical, but I'm thinking closer to the fountain, or what will be the fountain, is I think this is going to be nice also. Maybe we should take this one, or now yeah, let's take this one out. I ended up just going with the tuff over here for these little awnings just because I think it looked a lot better and added a lot of color to this general area. We haven't used any tuff yet. Time to burn my feet again. Somehow an iron golem got in the pig pen over there. What's going on? There are iron golems absolutely everywhere. They just keep spawning in. On stream, I did make 3 of them a couple days ago, but I'm pretty sure those guys are gone now. Take the campfires out so that we can get the trapdoors on. We just need to get the trapdoors right there. More trapdoors on the bottom side. Slap the chains where they need to be. Okay, this is much more immersive of an entrance. It feels much more grand. We have all of this lit up. We used jungles. Oh, I actually just took... Why did I just take that? Hold on. Right there. There we go. We used jungle saplings instead of the acacia, so that's looking good right there, I feel like. And everything's lit up all the way from the center to the outside. Even the side of the barn is lit up with the lampposts here. Unfortunately, throughout the field on the back of the barns, we are using torches still to get this lit up. I feel like we could probably get a barrier wall set up. We do have a small issue with mobs spawning and rolling up on us while we're building. Kind of like right now, this guy already sees us and he's coming up at us. Skedaddle to the other side real quick where the pups are chilling. This wall isn't going to be too much. I'm not going to try to make it too crazy, but I will get some wall right here. Maybe just out by 2 every time. I think I want to put a chiseled in the middle. I'm gonna extend this wall all the way out past the corner lampposts and actually, oh, that is perfect. I am so happy. Okay, Iron Golem, stop pushing me, sir. Thank you. And these chickens are so loud, man. Trying to work here. I might have to put some headphones in. You guys have no idea how happy I am that that lined up perfectly. Let's just get all the stairs lined up. And I think every other 3rd block up, we're gonna replace that. And we'll replace that with a stone slab. Not too bad. This looks great. Let's go ahead and place some of the azalea bushes right here so no baby zombies get through. The backside's looking a little bare. Oh man, these puppies are just staring at me. But since it does look a little plain, I was gonna maybe just place some stairs here to kind of spice it up. Now we can just fix up some smoke on the corners. That is just gonna breathe a little bit more life into the area, and let's go ahead and wrap this all the way. Whoa, hold on a second. This does not have it chiseled. I need to follow the trend. What am I doing? But yeah, let's get this whole thing wrapped all the way around. Okay, this is solid. I have no complaints about this right here. I love this wall. It really puts an enclosure feeling on this. I do need to do a little bit more landscaping because right here is just encroaching a little bit too much, but it kind of makes this whole place feel more like a community. Let's get some of the torch flowers up here, and then I feel like after the torch flowers, or in between the torch flowers, let's get some cherry saplings. I'm thinking of changing some of the colors of the fencing right now. We have spruce, the pale oak, and the dark oak. I mean, it's all looking pretty good together. I like this. However, we used the pale oak on this build, and I've changed the spruce to oak right here, and I do like the way that looks, so I might change the spruce over here to oak. But then, and by the way, I have a new base of operations on top of this oak tree. We're probably going to have to take this guy out due to some landscaping operation that's going to have to take place. But we are going to grab some of the warped fence and probably replace the pale oak. I think this should look good throughout. Oh, that's going to have to go. That was a big oops right there. We'll get that replaced, and boom. Cows were trying to escape. Not today, buddy. We'll get the lantern put back. I happen to think that's going to look much nicer. Let's get all these replaced, get all the lanterns put back as well. The cows are trying to escape with every block that I'm breaking. I'm going to get the warped fence gate right there, and that's looking pretty good. I've been playing with the idea of putting some of the fences back here, and I'm going to try it out right now, and I think this looks pretty nice. I was going to add some extra space for the animals in the back here and create an extra door in the middle, but now I'm thinking this could be a pretty good chicken coop area. Jumping up on the lampposts here, I think if every barn had some chickens in the back, that could be pretty fun. Before we bring the chickens over, though, I just want to make sure we have all the fencing in place. Let's fly back to the base of operations back here. I've brought with me a little bit of podzol and a little bit of coarse dirt for some pathways, and because I believe the podzol should belong inside the barns. Maybe even some muddy mangrove roots inside the pig pens. I'm pretty sure podzol and coarse dirt and even rooted dirt can be changed into moss blocks, so before we do any of that, I'm actually just going to work on all the moss on the borders first. Moss is just going to give it a little bit more vibrant green color on the edges. I'm gonna have to put it down on this side too, hoping that the top blocks don't end up changing to moss. This one right here scares me. Yep, there we go. That's gonna happen sometimes, unfortunately. I'll clear out all the azalea bushes and all the grass debris and stuff. I just want to work on getting this done real quick. I want to get some coarse dirt. Most of this actually is gonna be coarse dirt, so let's actually just take out a bunch of this. Slap a bunch of the coarse dirt down, and every once in a while we'll get a rooted dirt. Ooh, yeah, that looks really nice. Now the moss is kind of getting into this area. I'm gonna have to start taking the fortune shovel to the ground here and replacing the grass with a bunch of podzol. Pretty much just gonna remove all the grass from here that I can. Once you stack the hay bales on top of the podzol, it looks pretty colorful in here. Not quite done yet. We still have a little bit of decorating to do. The podzol is going to start reaching out into the yard a little bit. We can have small areas where podzol is starting to creep out even closer to the fence, and the phantoms will not leave me. Get out of here, dude. Get out. Have this kind of creep a little bit towards the podzol. And we could make little ponds real quick. Oh, hold on, pig. You're going to have to move out of the way. I'm going to make a couple of ponds. The outer edges of the ponds could be muddy mangrove roots. Let's take this torch out. This might be large enough. We could make it a little bit bigger. We should get some muddy mangrove below the water surface as well. Give the pigs a little bit of an area to play in. I'm going to have this creep towards the podzol a little bit and have... Oh, excuse me, bud. And have some of the mud kind of just creep into the podzol itself. The cows are going to have more podzol around their ponds, but below deck, we are going to still have some of that muddy mangrove. Sounds like the wandering trader is here. Oh, wait, he's right here. Hold on. I saw his invisible... Where are you... Wait, what are you selling? Firefly bushes. If I didn't see them yet, I would be buying them, but I've already got them. You, sir, aren't really selling anything good, so see you later. He was about to enjoy his morning bucket of milk, but the sword said no. The pond is looking gorgeous. We could have a little bit of muddy mangrove around the pond. Not too much, but the pigs are going to have a little bit more for sure. Like over here is too much grass. We could definitely just take this out, add more muddy mangrove right here. Something I think would be fun to identify these mobs by their specific biomes, like cold and hot, would be the warped roots and fungus and the crimson fungus and roots as well. So we could place a couple of these. Good thing these pigs are not scared of the warped fungus like the hoglins. Get some warped roots in here as well. We have the cold cows over here. These guys are going to need some fungus and roots. And now time to get some crimson on the ground next to the warm biome animals. Okay, this is kind of nuts. I feel like I just had to show you guys this. An Enderman placed an allium perfectly dead center in this barn. I don't know if I should move it. I think I'm gonna keep it, actually. For once, the Enderman did something good. That Enderman's got me thinking about becoming a gardener right now. So what I'm gonna do is start planting some flowers on the edge of all these pathways right here. So next to the warm animals, what I'm gonna do is get some rose bushes. And for the cooler animals, we'll go ahead and slap down some peonies on the side. That just made it 1,000 times more cozy and more farm feeling. I kind of want to get some wildflowers down on the ground. Gotta get all this moss carpet out of the way. The wildflowers look too good not to use. They're like a better version of the dandelion. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love myself a good old dandelion, but I mean, look at these things. They just look way better. I was trying to find a way to get some amethyst in here as well, but I think I'm a little bit out of room unless I want to take out some wildflowers, but I really like just a big row of wildflower right here. But I don't want to count the amethyst out, so what I'm going to do right now is just go to every other block over here, and oh wait, I didn't even put a block right here. I forgot that turning some of the grass into moss took away some of my blocks, so I'm pretty sure that was the last few of them. But anyways, as I was saying, I wanted to include some amethyst, so on every other block up here, I'm going to place some down. Somehow these guys got in with the chickens, and the iron golem just can't seem to get... Oh, whoa, hold up. Guys, I'm trying to do some commentary about the iron golems and the zombies. You're messing everything up. Get over here. Well, the iron golem's trying to do some work. Now, you know what? I'm gonna get down here so the iron golem can do some real work. Get him! Yeah! Why are these guys standing here so menacingly? Guys, your town is over there. This is not your town. As much as you want to try to make it your town, it's just not really your town. There's no beds here. Now that all the buildings are done and the walls are up, we can kind of focus on minute details. Now, I kind of want to get some note blocks on the side. These always just, I don't know why. I like these a lot. They add a lot of color. This season, they've definitely been one of my favorite detailing blocks, though. Also, speaking of details, I'm going to use a bunch of stone buttons for rocks on the dirt path. I think this is going to look cool. I am so scattered. I have so many random blocks to decorate with and so many things left unfinished. Like, look at this. There's 3 random blocks here for a dirt path that I never put in. But I will eventually get to it. That's just how my brain works. Finish everything to about 80% until everything is 100% done. Oh, I gotta be careful too. I forgot there's small holes where the ravine was over here. Now the path, I mean, you wouldn't even be able to recognize that the ravine was right here. Pretty cool. If you look down, I mean, there's just a whole world under there. Now to work on the centerpiece, this massive fountain. Let's just build up a little pillar in the middle. We can work our way up from there, I believe. Maybe about 2 blocks up. Let's make a platform. It's always fun trying to make new little fountain ideas. I'm trying to think of a way to contain this first little pool of water up top. No, this isn't going to work. It's a little bit too wide already at the bottom. We kind of want it to be a little bit more narrow and reach a little bit of a steeper height. Thought a little bit of nether brick mixed in with the deep slate tile would look good. Let's get some iron trap doors in too. Get them on this bottom level right here. There's nothing that we can hang from it, but in between I was thinking we get some end rods or possibly some of the crimson fence because they can't hook up to the fence. Well, I just misspoke. The fences can definitely hook up to fences, but they cannot hook up to these walls right here. So I think that makes for a pretty cool effect. Maybe a couple more end rods on this middle level right here. That's not too bad. This thing looks pretty cozy right now. We just need to get the sea pickles lit up right there. We go. Okay, and then the glass bottles will turn all of this down here into mud. Out of everything that became quieter, I'm very surprised that the glass bottle, like filling up with water, is not any quieter. Because there's no way in real life filling up a glass bottle of water is this loud. Unless it is, and I just can't hear anything correctly. While we're down here, though, I'm thinking let's get some of the copper bulbs in each of the middle of the side here. Let's get... Oh, and wait, hold on. The lever. Can I... Yeah, okay. The water tries to take the lever away, but if I can get it switched before it does that, then... Wait, there we go. Perfect. I'm going to get a little bit of coral down here. I grabbed one of each color. Then we're going to fill this place up with random fish that I've got from the Wandering Trader. The thing about these fish is that they see waterfalls and they just go straight up. Unfortunately, we're going to lose all of them probably with time. But we are not going to think about that right now. We're just going to use some bone meal and make this place look nice and cozy. And while we have the bone meal out, I really need to show you guys, because I didn't know this until recently, like later into the episode. Obviously, I would have done this earlier. Let's get a couple dry grass spread out throughout this little area for these pigs. Wait, hold on. These are the cold pigs. I need to get over to the hot pigs. There we go. Okay, so what I was going to say is this tall grass, we're going to get a little bit spread out here and get one inside as well. Maybe, you know what, let's get to the middle of the build right there. Perfect. What's awesome about the tall grass is that you can bone meal it and it spreads out like this. This is just amazing. I had no idea that you could do this. Otherwise, I would have been doing this earlier instead of grabbing a bunch in the desert. But I guess I did conserve a little bit of bone meal at the time. But this is awesome. It just makes it seem a little bit more at home. And you'll also notice the leaf litter is everywhere. This just looks good. The ponds are decorated. I'm loving this. Little drip leaves, big drip leaves, and sugarcane lily pad combo. Just, oh man, that's nice. And you can hear the firefly in the background. Let's go. We have fireflies in between the wildflowers and the peonies now. I'm glad I switched to the pink petals in between the rose bushes. I think the contrast in between the color on each side, it looks great. I'm just going to keep on decorating through the night. I have a couple more ideas. I'm going to get some dripstone in here. I think just the dripstone, it looks way too good. We have to use it. Hopefully the pigs aren't jumping all over it, hurting themselves, but I think we'll be okay. Now, I don't know what took me so long to get this in here, but we got some iron bars in the ground, touching the podzol, looking pretty good, and we're going to light up some candles. For real, I don't know what took me so long to get the pig. Why do you have a candle in your head, dude? What are you doing? You know, since we are using the bamboo for the roof on the colder animals, I decided to change to the magenta candles right here just because it's going to be a little bit easier with the flow of the colors. The buildings with the mangrove roofs, we're going to go ahead and get the iron bars in, and then we can get the yellow candles in place. Let's get these lit, and boom. Quick little inspection of these alleyways. I wanted to make sure all the stones are in place. I decided to also use some brown concrete powder mixed in with the coarse dirt and the rotodirt. I think it looks pretty good. There's a couple spots back, I think in the other hallway. There's one of these hallways that are missing some blocks. Might be on the other side. Yep, there it is, all the way over here. Boom and boom. Couple down here as well, right there. Okay, and these areas do not have chickens. We could probably start to move these chickens. Once and for all, we can finally move the coop. You know what? Let's just, let's open up the gates right here, and I do have one seed with me. Let's take you with me. Technically, we only need 2 of each of the chickens, so let's... Oh, man, we do not need you. Get out of here. There's a lot of the warm chickens. Let's go over here real fast. Come on, guys. Let's get the warm chickens on the left side. I'm gonna try to smack the blue chicken. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Just get out of here, guys. I'm going to then bring a lot of these guys in. Oh, man. All right, the blue guys all just ran... That was a mistake. They all just ran in. Guys, when I smack you, you don't run in through the gates. You run away. Let's try this again. It looks like a couple of the blue ones are already out. Let's do that. Okay, you know what? Oh, what? I saw a bunch of these guys fly away. You know what? All right, that's good enough right there. We can take these 3 blue chickens and bring them over to this side. We gained another white chicken. Get out of here. Open up the gates, and we are in. Okay, perfect. You know what, dude? Come on in. You know what? This is what's going to happen. Anybody who's not blue... And finally, now we can make one more baby chicken. Perfect. It's almost like nothing ever happened. We kind of need to do the same thing over here. Oh, well, we got a bunch of baby chickens now. If you are a blue chicken, you're gonna have to get out of here. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. And sorry, dude. Oh, wait. This guy's hiding in the corner. Sorry, dude. I think that should do on the corners of each and every build. We have a bunch of the blue chickens, and we have a bunch of the yellow chickens. So there are 4 open pathways that lead to and from this barn area. There's one right here or right here that I'm going to take all the way back to our home. Don't mind this area right here. We're going to clear that up. But the pathway leading all the way back home, straight to the farm, I mean, it could be either one of these. This back pathway is probably going to wrap all the way around what will be this farming village, and we do have one more pathway right here that we could wrap around here, and then it could fork off and go all the way down to the other village that's in the mountains over here. We have a lot of options, and that's for sure. Whoa, this fountain, as I'm looking at it from a distance, this thing is a statement. This whole place is so vibrant right now. I mean, look at all the foliage. Everything is just looking so cool. And it looks like we did it. Oh, we're on 4,998 days. That is wild. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Oh no, some of the fish are already gone. See though, this is what happens. We have one tropical fish. There's another one right here. Why does this happen? There's another one right here. Oh, there's 2 left, I think. Okay, maybe this pond is just fishless. I'm not really the best at taking care of fish. This might be the coziest build that I have ever made. I love the placement of the firefly bushes in between the wildflowers and the pink petals. Man, I just can't get over this. All of the new animals and all of the new flowers. This is crazy. I'm sure you guys are pumped too, and they've already announced more updates that are coming. This is wild. We are just getting spoiled. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support. You guys rock. And remember, I am doing a world download for the 5,000 day milestone. If you are a Twitch subscriber, YouTube member, or a Patreon supporter, any one of those 3, that will get you access to the world downloads. It also gives you access to the WaxSMP, the community sub-server. Feel free to join anytime. The access link through that, the whitelist link, actually is through the Discord. It is discord.gg/WaxFraud, but all the links are down below if you want to click the links for any of the socials. Again, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I really do appreciate the support. Take care of yourselves, do something nice for somebody, and thank you for watching up until 5,000 days. Till next time, everybody, I'll see ya.